Hey there, everybody. Hey, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. I am feeling significantly better today. Only got fatigued once. I'll tell you about that in a minute. While we're waiting on folks to join, don't forget to go to my website, coopedup.com. That's where I post random stuff. If you are on other social channels, specifically Instagram, I would love a follow there. I'm Cooped Up is my handle there. And wherever you watch or listen to this, be sure to click on the notification bell or subscribe or whatever they call it so that you never miss out on any of the content that I'm putting out into the world. Hey, Mama, good to see you. Hi. So today, it kind of felt like Christmas morning around here. And I'll tell you why. Making notes to myself still. So it felt like Christmas morning around here. I was cleaning up my office. Do y'all do this when you have like 6,000 things you should be doing? And I am going to should myself to death here. I know I say not to ever do that, but I am going to do it. When there's about 6,000 things I should be doing, I always end up cleaning my desk, cleaning off the table, straightening up. It's the only time I want to clean is when there's other stuff that I should be doing. Hey, Mike. Good to see you. Hi, Coop and Grams. But the good news is there's a couple of things. It was like Christmas morning. So first of all, I found my Kindle. I did not know where my Kindle was. Could not find it. It was under a stack of papers sitting like literally like not here, but here. I have this thing. So I am undiagnosed ADHD. I think I probably should go get diagnosed ADHD. But one of the things about ADHD is you have this thing called object permanence. And I've talked about this before, where you have all your stuff around you. And if you don't physically see it, it is as if it does not exist. That's why I have Post-it notes all over the place for stuff to remind me. I have online systems to remind me, but then I have to remember to actually, I have it over there written on the bulletin board to remind me to go look at those things, like go to monday.com. That's our project management system. Otherwise, if it is not in front of me, I will not remember to do it, or it will not be in my brain. Like I've got 5 voicemails I need to return, and because I'm not looking at them. So Eric is at a dermatology appointment. I want to say, hey, you're doing what you can to keep it from falling apart. Exactly. I've got my eye doctor's appointment on Friday. So, and my mom is saying I'm definitely her child. I know. It's so the technical term for this is called object permanence, where things do not exist unless you see them, unless you have. And so I've told, and poor Mason is diagnosed ADHD and struggles with a lot of this stuff. And I'm like, bitch, I'm 46 years old and I am still struggling with it. So you have to come up with ways to kind of trick your brain to make things. And one of them is I have piles. Piles are the way I keep track of things. And I know it's in most piles. Now, granted, I didn't know that that's where my Kindle was, but I found it and that's all that matters, right? But it was like Christmas morning this morning because I found my Kindle. So I was like, yeah, I got a Kindle. And the thing about the Kindle is I don't read on it very often, but when I do, I read a lot and then I'll stop totally. I'm either hot or cold with my Kindle. But most public libraries have this program where you can actually borrow electronic versions of books and have them send it directly to your Kindle, right? You don't even have to use their app. You just use their app to pick the books out, but then it sends it to your Kindle. So I love that. So I found that. I found over $50 in gift cards and like credits and stuff. So like just Build-A-Bear Workshop, Mi Cocina, Marble Slab Creamery, REI, like bonuses and stuff like that, coupons that I've saved for things. $50, over $50. Actually, a lot more than $50. One of them was $47, so probably closer to $100 actually. So now I'm like, ooh, gotta go spend some monies, other people's monies. So there was that. And then I found some fun greeting cards that I had bought. Look, Dolly Parton, big hair, don't care. And if you see someone without a smile, give them yours. I bought these when we were in Tennessee. And I actually bought these in Nashville, not even in Pigeon Forge. They're birthday cards. Y'all didn't see these in case you get one in the mail for your birthday. But no, just stuff like that. By the way, speaking of fun cards, I got this. My friend Dean, I opened an envelope yesterday, and I see Cooper, gotcha, Delta. That's Delta Burke. That's Suzanne Sugarbaker. My friend Dean sent that to me. I love it. It just cracked me up. I laughed so hard at that. Also, what else? Does Monica, my sister, suffer the same thing? Probably. It is very genetic. Mason doesn't have it from my genetics, but poor thing has to deal with it as well. And then what else did I have today? I started on my Christmas/birthday gift list. And yes, I do make these. And I think I talked about this last year, and y'all made fun of me for it also. So here's the thing. I feel badly for people who have to buy me or who feel like they're going to buy me gifts, especially at Christmas time, because my birthday is 11 days before Christmas, the 14th of December. And if you're German, it's 10 days before Christmas because they celebrate it on the 24th. But so I feel badly that people have to get me two things or have to think of two things to get me because I'm not the easiest to shop for because I just buy the shit that I want, right? I'm like, I want that. Or I like that, blah, blah, blah. So I always start a Christmas wish list. Like, although Monica's probably already bought my gift. She's probably she buys it like a year ahead. But, so I start this list, and I just keep a running list. I keep it in Google Keep. By the way, also, Google Keep is like the perfect tool if you have like an ADHD brain of just keeping track of random shit. But I just keep a random list of things that I'm thinking of, and I'll find I'll find things that I've pulled out of magazines, like pages out of magazines that were on the desk where I've circled things. Oh, I like that, or I want that. Got more of them here even. So I'll look it up and add the links to it and all that kind of stuff. So I started that today. The only thing I didn't do is decorate a Christmas tree. I'm not that crazy. I think Todd would leave me if I started decorating a tree already. Oh, we have one up and we never took it down. We undecorated it, but we never took the tree down. It's literally just on the other side of this wall. Oh, and then a gift I bought for myself again. I just buy shit. Treasure Truck for Amazon Treasure Truck. I don't know if y'all follow that. Fantastic deals. One of the deals that they had the other day, I think it was on Friday, maybe Monday. No, when was it? Whatever day it was. They had the Cricut. I thought it was called the Cry Cut, but it's the Cricut. And it's that thing, and I haven't even opened the box yet, but it's one of these, and Todd does not know about this until right now. The Cricut Explore Air, and it's basically it's like a, I think it is it vinyl? What does it cut out? Cuts out vinyl and that you can stick on things and make little signs. Basically a crafter's dream machine. And Target has a Cricut section. Michael's has a Cricut section. I say that word so country. Michael's. Beth is saying, oh my God, you got one. I know. It was like 40% off or something. That's the thing about this treasure truck, y'all. If y'all do, I'm sitting in an angle that is not flattering. Let me scooch down a little bit. If you follow this treasure truck, today they had a bidet that I actually kind of want too. It was a big discount also. And it goes on there. I know Monica's saying that they had a bidet today. I literally texted Carrie. So they had a ring light that I bought with a small ring light and a tripod 2 days ago. Bought that. This Cricut I bought. Cricut, rather, not Cricut. Cricut. See that? It's huge. Smart cutting machine. I have no idea what to use it for. I just always wanted one because I see them all over the place. And so I'm going to have to go down a Pinterest rabbit hole on that. And they had a bidet today. I texted Carrie and I'm like, I feel like they're reading my mind. Like, are they listening in on what? And I was like, and everyone's getting them, so it's not my mind. So ring lights, crafting supplies, and ass washers. That's on brand for me this week. and you can make so much. I know I need to just go and look. I can make shirts. Can you do you cut out iron-on things? So it's not just vinyl. It's all kinds of things. I literally need to look up all the things. Carrie was like, get your Starbucks cups and I can put stuff over it like that. And it'll be cooped up or whatever I want it to be. So she wants Carrie actually has already put in a request for some little dirty sayings and stuff that she feels badly printing professionally. So she wants me to do it so that she can make mugs that say nasty things. So more TP for the rest of us. Yeah, the bidet, the ass wash. People who have them just rave about them. I need to look. Is it even available still? Let's see. I'll look real quick and see. So I finally got contacted by the health department about doing contact tracing. No, the bidet sold out. It's 40% off, y'all. I should have gotten it. $239, 40% off. And it was an oblong one too, which is like our toilet, which is good. But the what was I saying? Oh, the health department contacted me today. I got a text from them wanting to see if I was going to do contact tracing and all that. And I'm like, bitch, I'm already better. If someone got it from me, they've already given it to 10 other people. It's too late. And I told everybody I'd been in touch with, you got a call or a text from me saying, I got the COVID. So I did my own contact tracing. Do people not do that? Is that not normal? If you have COVID, do you not, as a courtesy to the people that you've been around, say, hey, bitches, I've been around you in the last 5 days or however many days it is. I have COVID. You might want to, you've had direct exposure. So, and Mike got his call months later. I know. At some point, I think that they just need to stop trying to trace it. At some point, I'm just cut it off and just start over again. If you've got a backlog and it's more than 10 days, don't follow up. So, yeah, Mike is saying he was sick in October and they finally called mid-December. And Aaron, though, is saying so many people never mention that they've had it. See, I don't feel any shame for having had it. Well, and I certainly don't feel any shame for having had it because of everything I did to help everyone else get vaccinated. How many of y'all on here got vaccinated because of good old Crew Khakis? I think a lot of you. I think most of you, actually. And I know I helped a lot. Michelle did not get notice that I was on. Set an alarm clock in your house, girl. 4:30 every weekday. So I need to look up though. So back to the Cricut. So I thought it was Cricut. And I was like, okay, so I'm going to talk about it today. So I probably should actually be sure. And I looked it up and it says it's pronounced Cricut. And Aaron's getting his booster tomorrow. That's awesome. We have decided to wait until a little bit later because we got the OG booster now. We got the actual virus, the vid, that is boosting our system. And so just in case things go downhill in a couple of months, we want to reserve our option to still get a shot. I looked last night. I was looking for a close family member who will remain unnamed because she gets pissed off when I talk about her, even though she knows who I'm talking about. I was looking at the vaccines. She's the only person related to me that has not been vaccinated. Well, no, my little brother hasn't either. But was looking up vaccine availability, just saying, hey, now that it's FDA approved, it's available. I looked up and she lives out in I guess that's technically maybe not totally West Texas, but almost West Texas. And I looked up and you could get a vaccine every 20 minutes, clockwork for the next 2 weeks still. People are still not signing up for them. And there are whole towns that are shutting down. Like I told you the other day, there was this one, and I read about it again this morning, Iran. Iraan. It's a little town of 1,200 people. They literally have shut the town down because 50% of the people in the town have been affected by COVID, either had it, or getting over it, or have a close family member that has it. So, yeah. Houston and Kinsey had COVID in June. Well, they need to get the shot still. supposedly mom, Houston is my little brother for everybody else, and Kinsey's his wife. If you had COVID and then you get the shot, supposedly that is like a double punch that will make you. They think that you may, unless these variants just go off the rails, they think that you may have lifetime immunity if you do that. And at the very least, you have a lot of immunity. Because, if they had it in June, they've only got, for their 90 days of natural immunity, it's only till when? To July to August. So next month, they might be up again. So, and who knows? So, and Monica's saying, oh, here we go. I'm being nice. I'm being behaving. I got left on red last night. I texted her, sent her some stuff. I saw that it was red. Like 2 hours later, I was like, haha, that's awkward when you send someone a controversial text and you get left on red. She just LOL'd that, did not answer. So if you think I'm talking about you, I'm not. Actually, I am. No reason to have wrath. No one knows who I'm talking about other than a couple of people who are very close in the circle. And I'm not saying anything bad. I just don't want you taking livestock medicine instead. And I'm not saying you're doing that. That just seems to be the thing that people who don't want to get the shot because they don't know what's in it, but it's okay to take horse wormer. I just can't get that. Like, blows my mind. Anyway, what else? So are any of y'all cricket enthusiasts? Is that maybe, do I need to start making the cooped up swag on my cricket? Do I need to do an unboxing? I literally have no idea what this is. I'm not going to do it right now, but I have no idea what it's heavy though. And it has like things about, like there's an iPhone app and an Android app and Bluetooth and all of that kind of stuff. And it can connect to a Mac. So can I just like download patterns and stuff? Oh my goodness. Y'all may never see me again. I'm going to become the cricket magnate. Etsy, I almost thought I'd shut up an Etsy shop. How about that? So I've been telling y'all that the fatigue, I still don't have a sense of smell really, but the fatigue has been the most annoying kind of remnant of having had COVID. And again, I'll tell all of y'all that I've had COVID, and just so that everyone knows. But the, what was it? I already lost one. That's annoying too. The brain fog is still around. The fatigue. I have prompts to remind me what I'm talking about on the screen over here. The fatigue. So it's been getting less and less and less. So like it's not all day. It's just kind of coming randomly. And now it's coming more like when I'm actually doing stuff. Before I was just like sitting on the couch and suddenly I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to die. Or washing dishes and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to die. But today, so I went for a walk. So I tried to do a little exercise today. I thought a walk would be, I'm not back on the Peloton yet, but I thought a walk would be a safe bet. So I did my normal, I usually walk about 2 miles. And I don't do it super fast. I do, the first half of it is kind of a little hilly. It's on the golf course. It's a mile. And then I walk down the street and it's about half a mile and back. So I was fine. I get the 1 mile done. I end up right in front of the house again. So I'm like, okay, I'm still feeling okay. Let's keep going. So I go, and of course I get to the main street where I turn around usually, which is the farthest spot from the house. I get there, and the minute I turn around, my legs felt like I was about to die. Like I was so fatigued, totally body drained of all energy. My legs felt like, have you ever been like, I know we've been like in New York and we've been walking and you end up in New York at like rush hour and you can't get a cab. And so you just walk and walk and walk and walk. Or DC is the same way. It felt like that, where my legs just felt like they were full of lead. And I wanted to sit down, but then I'm like, if I sit down, I'll fall asleep, and I don't want to do that. And it's hot. It was starting to get warm. And so I finally made it home and just like collapsed on the couch. So that happened to me today. But at least that was earned. I mean, not really earned fatigue. I mean, I wasn't like blowing it out. I was just walking. But still, at least it wasn't just sitting around. My mom is saying Kinsey, that's my sister-in-law, has one. She makes a lot of the wrestlers' gear. Interesting. And Monica's saying, make one for our deer erection swag if there is another. Well, y'all are coming up. But when are y'all coming up? Isn't that like Halloween weekend you're coming up? Maybe we do the reindeer erection that Sunday morning, November 1st. Bye, Halloween. Hello, Christmas. You're like, yeah, we're not coming anymore. That's also, maybe, no, that's not the right, because that's, never mind. I've got it wrong. Y'all aren't coming up Halloween. Y'all are coming up at the end of September, right? What day are y'all coming up? No, it's not. What day are you coming up? When's the air show? Oh, no, it is Halloween weekend. Y'all are coming up for the Wings Over Dallas air show. I'm looking at my calendar. The 30th and the 31st. Well, we can put it up on the 31st. We'll just put a mask on it or something. It'll for the deer erection. Reindeer erection. I love my reindeer. Please let there be a deer erection. We're ruined this. Please let there be a deer erection. We're ruined this year. I have no idea what you're saying, Carrie. By the way, are you going to be on tomorrow, Carrie, since we got you? And Clay is thanking me for finding a CVS that had COVID shots in March. Have COVID now with almost no symptoms. I'm there with, I had a lot of symptoms though, but I'm glad that you are not feeling it. We can hang a bat from its butt. Reindeer with a bat. It looks like a dingleberry, a little hemorrhoid, something. So, and Carrie will be on tomorrow. So, Carrie, there was something that we were going to talk about, and I wrote it down, but now I can't remember where I wrote it down. That's the other thing. I just can't remember shit for shit. So maybe I do put that on a cry cut. I can't remember shit for shit. It's one of my things. Let's get to getting. I always say that. Don't shoot yourself to death. Can't blah, 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 shit for shit. Whatever. So also, y'all, the big sale, end of summer sales have already started. So I was looking, as part of my building my Christmas list, I was looking at things. And the downside of building your Christmas and birthday wish list is you end up buying stuff for yourself anyway, which is what happened today. So I go to jcrew.com, and they are already having big sale, like 30% off a lot of stuff, and then an extra 30% off. And it's all the summer stuff, which for those of us in Texas, it's wonderful because I can wear shorts 10 months out of the year. And then those 2 other months, I can still probably wear shorts like half the year. I get to a point like where my legs repel pants. Like I'm like, ugh, why am I wearing pants? And so I did buy some stretch khakis, so actual pants, because I may end up having to wear pants again at some point in my life. And I need new stretch khakis. So I bought them like a little size up, a little stretchier. And then, but I got them Crew Khakis for $20.99 each. I kid you not, because they were so on sale. And then what else did I get? I got like a cute little striped, although horizontal stripes are probably not the best thing at the moment, but it's very kind of sailor French kind of looking thing. And a little cotton sweatshirt. So like a really thin French terry. So it's like what people in New England wear in the summertime when they're on Cape Cod or whatever. So that's like winter wardrobe for Texas. So I got that. I bought Claire like a t-shirt dress, like a tank top dress kind of thing. Diana's saying, I bet they already have sweaters and coats in the stores. I know. I need to go to Kiehl's. She just need to look at Kiehl's and see if they have a sale going on first, because I'm almost out of face lotion. Sales. I know. So if y'all have things that you need, especially if you are in Texas and you want some warm weather clothes, it's bathing suits, tons of bathing suits on sale. And J. Crew has fantastic bathing suits, by the way. Carrie was at Walgreens and said that they had Halloween candy already. Huh. Well, I guess what's the next holiday that you decorate for? I mean, Labor Day, you put some flags out, but everyone already owns their flags. Like I have the bunting. I'll put it on the front of the house next week in anticipation, but then I'll take it down. I love a good bunting. And then we line the sidewalk. Diana's telling me Kiehl's had a big online sale the other day. I need to check it out. What is the under eye cream that you recommend? It is the nightly, it's Kiehl's, and it is nightly. Let me find it for you. Kiehl's eye cream. I'm looking at it. I'm going to drop a link in the comments for you. It is Midnight Recovery Eye Cream, and I am doing a link right now for you. It is the best. It makes your eyes so tight, Michelle, that you can. I just put it in the comments. It makes your eyes so tight that you can see like yesterday. It's all. So yeah, fall decor. Yeah, I've seen people starting to put out like on Instagram and all of that. I've started seeing people putting up their fall stuff. Oh, Starbucks started today with their pumpkin spice lattes and all of that. So I've never been a fan of that. I'm not going to get behind that. I do like a chai latte though. But Halloween, I guess, is the next decorating holiday, isn't it? And then after that, Thanksgiving. Who decorates for Thanksgiving? I mean, it's just basically Thanksgiving is just fall and Halloween decorations that you take the spooky stuff off of, but you still got turn the pumpkin around so you just see the back of the pumpkin. That's fall. And I always say turkey tastes better with tinsel. That's another saying I need to put on a Cricut. Turkey tastes better with tinsel. That's why I love decorating for Christmas. And I used to not decorate I used to hold off on decorating the dining room because we're having Thanksgiving here this year. I used to hold off on decorating the dining room, but now I'm like, fuck it. We're going all balls out on this. So my mom got pumpkin empanadas at HEB today. Yum. I do like pumpkin pie. Oh my gosh. That is my favorite holiday dessert. And you got to have pumpkin pie with whipped cream. That's the ratio is 3-to-1. Three parts whipped cream to 1 part pumpkin pie. And I don't eat the back crust. I don't like the dry pinched crust part. So that's all I got today. I always say, how am I going to fill all this time? Carrie's never been a pumpkin spice latte fan, but 2 years ago they launched their iced coffee with pumpkin sweet cream on top. Flavors the coffee as it blends, and it's just the right amount of sweet. I don't know. I'm a chai tea person, and that's about as spiced as I will go. I have switched. I'd never tried an iced chai. The other day I got one. They mistakenly made it iced instead of hot. And I was in a hurry and I didn't want to complain about it. And I was like, I'll probably like it. Holy balls, y'all. Iced chai tea latte is so good. So good. So that's the only way. And Carrie's like, you don't like the pinched crust? Nope. It's too dry. I do not like. And Michelle thinks that pumpkin tastes like dirty socks. Well, I like dirty socks then. And sweet potato pie is even better than pumpkin pie. So, yeah, and I like some pumpkin pie with my whipped cream. Yes, exactly. And oatmeal cookies. Oh, my grandmother used to make these oatmeal cookies. She called them estate cookies because they were cowboy cookies, which are kind of like a dump cookie, like Carrie makes. Fantastic, where you just put a bunch of shit in them. But she made them, she accidentally she left out the cornstarch or something like that. I can't remember what she left out, but they were really flat. So good though. And so now we call them the mistake cookies, and those are better than the cowboy cookies. So and you want to take me to La La Land Cafe for chai? Have their menu. Really? Chai blends. Is that the place that's where the old Starbucks was on Oak Lawn? And don't they have like compost cookies? That's your dump cookies. Yeah, compost cookies. In La La Land, don't they have like people with mental differences or physical? What do we call it? We don't call it disabilities anymore. Differences. I don't know. Whatever it is. People who are like Down syndromes and stuff. I think don't they work there? So. And Sandy's wondering if Central Market will have the pumpkin empanadas. Probably if HEB does. I think that they have a lot of the same like in-store stuff. All righty, let me look at the comments and make sure I did not miss anything today. Cannot wait to open this Cricut. I want to get send me tips if y'all are Cricut people. Oh no, they don't hire slow kids. They hire kids who have aged out of the foster care. Oh, I love that even more. Kids who've aged out of the foster care system. That is something, Rosie O'Donnell has a whole charity around this. And that is something that I said, I'm doing a Texas goodbye. I'm reading. That is something the foster care system is so bullshit for kids. Well, for many reasons. I mean, it helps a lot of them, but once they graduate high school, they're not allowed to stay. They're like pushed out into the world. And so like for them to be given these kids jobs and stuff is tremendous. So I'm a fan. The parking at that place is horrid. I've never been to that one, but when it was Starbucks, it was awful. And but I've heard great things about it. Anyway. Alrighty. Well, with that, I'm gonna say bye. I love you. It's important to know you are loved. I loved. Oh, are they the ones that are saying nice things about people driving around town? Oh, that's so sweet. I did not realize that was them. I love that. I love that. So anyway, well, I will see you tomorrow with Carrie for another episode of Cooped Up Live, should I say. Maybe I'll have the cricket fired up by then. I don't know. Talk to you later. Love y'all. Bye.